This episode was brought to you by Locali. Looking for that perfect spot where every guest is treated like family? Welcome to Locali Restaurant in Little Silver, where family recipes meet elevated Italian cuisine. From hand-tossed Neapolitan pizzas to mouth-watering chicken parm, fresh seafood, and perfectly cooked steaks, every bite tells a story generations in the making. Relax on their year-round patio, enjoy a craft cocktail from their full bar, or let them bring the flavor to you with catering for any occasion. Locali Restaurant, family-owned, family-inspired, and always unforgettable. Mention Food Czar Podcast to get 10% off any takeout order. Visit Locali in Little Silver or online at localinj.com. This episode is brought to you by Livingston Car Wash. Since 1966, Livingston Car Wash has been a trusted name for quality car care in our community. Family owned and operated, it's now led by Paul Ritter, a proud Livingston resident dedicated to delivering exceptional service. From exterior washes and full service detailing to windshield chip repair and paintless dent removal, their team handles it all with precision and care. Conveniently located at the Route 10 Circle in Livingston and open 7 days a week, Livingston Car Wash combines decades of expertise with a genuine commitment to the community. Drive clean, drive local, drive with confidence. Livingston Car Wash.
This is Behind the Counter.
Behind the Counter
with the Food Czar. Here's Heidi.
Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Counter with the Food Czar, which is me, Heidi Blum, and today I'm in Upper Montclair talking to an adorable young couple who's about to take on the world. You may know them as Dan and Day of Dan and Days, but we are sitting in their brand new spot, which we're not sure if it's going to be open yet when this drops, and that's their Farmhouse Fried Chicken. So welcome, Dan, and am I calling you Day or Diana?
Day.
Day.
Keep it easy for everyone.
Campeas. Is that right?
Thanks for having us. Yeah, Campeas is good.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. All right, I
Better
pronounced it
than-
right.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of different ones over the years.
I'm sure.
Campeas, Campeas.
Can of
Camp
peas.
Post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So welcome to the podcast, guys.
Thank
you.
for
All right,
having
Happy
us.
to be
relax,
here.
relax. This
No.
is all good. This is
Excited.
exciting. Okay, so typically when I start an episode, we sort of go through all your accolades and all of that, and then we jump backwards. I'm gonna jump backwards first. Okay. So perfect. So we're gonna. So Dan, you grew up in Montclair, or Upper Montclair, correct?
Yes, technically Upper Montclair, but it's the same thing. But yeah, right down the street actually from where we are now.
Okay. And do you have any culinary background?
I do now.
He loves to eat, so maybe that.
When I first started my first business, which was a food truck in Austin, Texas, my only culinary background was delivering food for Tinga and Mr. Dino's, and every once in a while cooking burgers in my backyard. But that was it.
I mean, that sounds pretty accomplished right there. There you go. So growing up in Montclair, did you go to college? Did you play sports? Like, what was in your mind, what was your vision of what you wanted to do?
So I thought that I wanted to be a baseball coach. Played baseball my whole life from the time I was 6 years old, 5 years old, whatever, 3 years old maybe, until college. I played in college also. Not a good school, so there's nothing to show off about. But it was D3 and we stunk. But
What position?
catcher.
Okay. That's a good one.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved catching. Thought I wanted to become a coach, but I don't think I really ever did. I think it was the type of thing that like everyone, back then, when I say back then, this was 2008. Everybody went to college after high school. Now you get a lot of, year 1 year breaks. I forgot, what do they call it?
Gap year.
Gap years.
Yep.
Back then, we were like the last group that was like, yep, you graduate high school, you go to college.
Yeah.
And so I felt there was like that pressure to go to college, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do. It was just kind of like, yeah, sure, I'll be a baseball coach. So I went for phys ed. But I always tell this story like a week before school. We're like packing, getting ready, and I was like, in my heart, I knew I didn't want to do this, but like you're 18 and you don't know anything about anything.
Yeah.
So I told my parents, I was like, can you please just buy a bar or restaurant and put me in charge? Like, that's what I want to do. And
so even though like you just did deliveries and
back then,
burgers
back then I wasn't even delivering yet.
Oh my God.
I didn't even have I never even had a job other than like maybe some baseball training or baseball coaching every once in a while. But
you just wanted a restaurant.
Just felt like I felt like that was something I could be good at. It was it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Was your school in Austin, Texas? Is that why you were there?
No, so I went to Springfield College in Western Massachusetts.
Yep.
It's known as like the Harvard of phys ed. It really is, and it's hard, and that's why I failed out. Phys ed is not as easy as it sounds.
It's not.
At that
Yeah.
School. So yep, I did not make it through my second year. Well, technically, I didn't
You
fail
out. You made it through
out.
your first.
I made it through my first.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good.
Technically, I quit before they could fail me out. But anyway, yeah. Austin, so I came back here, delivered for a couple of years, and my friend, who's also from Montclair, their family owns a ranch in Texas, and he wanted to start. He was already living in Austin at the time, and he wanted to start a food truck using beef from their ranch, and that's where I was introduced to grass-fed beef, which we were getting from their ranch. So I kind of fell into a very lucky situation. And yeah, long story short, we're no longer friends. I no longer do that business. And then moved
And we're back in New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Day, let's talk about your background.
Okay.
So go ahead.
So I'm from Ecuador, from a small city. I grew up with, I don't know, my parents being like bakers. Like my mom had like a business operated from home. So like it was just like her and I.
What's the Ecuadorian, what's their baked goods? What is that?
Just anything.
Like anything?
Any like fresh, just bread, like daily.
Okay.
So that's kind of like my culinary background. Like it was just her and I, a team. Like I was kind of like the graphic designer situation, and she was like just like the head cook basically. But we just worked together for like ever since I was like probably 10 years old.
What's it? So did you in Ecuador? Is the school system the same? Did you go to school? Did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Normal high school, just the whole thing. Didn't go to college. I took a gap year when I graduated.
Is where you lived, is it a thing to go to college or not the same pressures as here?
It is, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's you go to college, but you kind of know that there's no like end to it, because like you need to know people in order to like actually get a job after you graduate.
Oh, interesting.
So like you go to college just to like, if you can afford it, great. Like I have friends that afford it and like it's great, but
Yeah.
I couldn't really afford it. So COVID hit and I had a visa and I was like, okay, like I'm not doing anything here. Business is a little down for my mom. So I was like, let me just go over for 3 months. That was like my original like.
And you two at this point did not know each other?
No.
Okay.
No. Moved here, came here for 3 months to Charleston. My goal was to save enough money for a semester of school and a computer.
In the States?
In the States,
Yep.
yeah. I was like, I'm going to work, and then I'm going to go back and hopefully save enough money to go to school.
Okay.
For what? I don't know, but just go to school. And that didn't happen.
And here we are in New Jersey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I got the computer, though.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
So that's kind of like a little bit of the background.
So what brought you to New Jersey?
So I was originally in South Carolina. Didn't really have family there that I can count on.
Uh-huh.
So it was just out of the blue. Like, just, I'm going to move to New Jersey. I only had one, like, suitcase. So I was like, okay, like, I'm packing again. Like,
Yeah.
I can do this. Yeah. Just moved to New Jersey, moved to Bloomfield with my cousin.
Okay.
And she was like, I was like, I really need to get a job. Like, whatever it is, I just need something.
Yeah.
And my cousin was like, oh, like, this restaurant in Montclair is like, I don't know, hiring. And I was like, whatever, like, it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
let's go. So they were like, Montclair's great. I was like, sure, that works.
It's right next to Bloomfield.
Yeah, it was super cool. I was like, the bus is perfect. So perfect. And I think I DM'd you.
Yeah.
Well, what was the restaurant?
Stuffed. That
was-
was like his previous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hold
that
on.
was-
Let's stop
Okay.
for a second.
Okay.
Because hold on a second. This is a new chapter in the book, I feel like. Okay. So at the same time that you're now moving to New Jersey, you're looking for a job, you live in Bloomfield. Let's go back to Dan for a second.
Go for it.
The Austin thing is no more. You move up to New Jersey and you open.
I opened Stuffed in 2014. So I came back from Austin in what was it? May of 2014, and I opened Stuffed in September of 2014, September 21st to be exact.
And so where was it?
It was about 5 minutes from Dan and Days down Valley Road.
Okay.
If you're familiar with Tierney's
Yep.
or Cars, or at
Yep.
the time it was Nana's Pizzeria. Enzo's is over there also. So we were right there, like on the corner of the uglier of the two strip malls.
Which nobody knows that those exist in Montclair, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So being from Montclair, you would think it felt like a good location to me. I was 24, so still learning a ton about business. You're in that age where you think you know everything, but you don't know anything. And so it just seemed like a good location. It seemed, it had a parking lot in the middle of town. And a lot of, over the years, I've learned there's a lot of locations that look like good locations that aren't good locations. And, but it served a good purpose. It allowed me to learn a lot.
What was the concept of Stuffed?
So we stuffed our burgers with cheese. The same concept I had in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
So that was like our thing. Like, we're going to stuff the burgers with cheese. We're going to be different that way.
In the middle.
In the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. So you folded cheeses, into fours, stacked them, took some beef,
Built it
surrounded
around it. Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Really, really delicious.
it sounds delicious. Yeah.
So good.
Really, really good. I always say I actually think our burgers were they were definitely more gourmet and maybe better than Dan and Days over there.
Oh, that's interesting.
But one of the things I learned is, and we preach this now
Yeah.
when we do things, is don't reinvent the wheel.
yeah.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
There's a reason why there are millions of burger places out there that are very successful.
Yep.
That just sell cheeseburgers with American cheese.
Yep.
And when you look at, as you learn business and everything, you start looking at things differently. And you look at what makes you successful, it's that 80%, right? It's that 80 to 90% of what you sell the most. And it's just, if you look at that, it's like cheeseburgers and French fries.
It's
Yeah.
it's so easy.
Yeah.
But it takes a long time to get there.
Yeah. So
And how was that? So you opened in 2014. How was that business?
it was good. I mean, we were profitable from the beginning.
Yeah.
And I learned a ton there. There's a lot of growing up I had to do personally.
Yep.
A ton of growing up I had to do on the business side also.
Yep.
And it allowed me to do that. And yeah, I mean, I was there for 10 years. We met almost 10 years. Her and I met.
So
Yeah.
hold on.
I'm
So
sorry.
let's go
I'm
back
sorry.
today. Hold on a second. I like this story. So now you're looking for a job, and that Stuffed is looking for employees.
Yeah.
So
At
you-
the time, I didn't know. I wasn't familiar with the towns.
So you just blindly DM
blindly-
Stuffed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I called and they were like, "Oh, he's not here," and I was like, "Oh, there's a he." And then I and then I think I DM'd you on Instagram.
Yeah, you DM me late August of 2021.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Hey.
"Hello." I was like,
She said she spoke English, Spanish, and a little bit of German.
Huh.
"Yeah,
And I was at the time, this is obviously, year 2 of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
It was really hard to find good people to work.
Yeah.
When COVID hit,
Oh, it was
the
brutal.
workforce disappeared.
Yeah.
And we used to put out Craigslist ads before COVID, for example, or right now, and you get 25, 30 responses, most of which you don't
Yeah.
want to interview, but at least you're getting a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
response. During COVID and in the couple of years after, or when COVID started and then the couple of years after, you just couldn't, there was just nobody responding. And
Yeah.
I was dying for good staff. And one thing you learn in this business is when someone's bilingual, they're generally really good at their job. But when someone is able to like kind of speaks German too, you're like, in my brain, I'm just like, this person must be really smart.
Totally.
You know?
Where's the German come from?
It was a gap year. It was
So
a
you
gap
decided
year.
to learn German?
Just German because I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna go to Germany. I was like, I'm gonna go to Germany and I don't know, do something. It was like it was so many. It was like Germany or Russia or like Honduras because I was gonna study. I was just leaving. I was gonna leave. So I was like, it doesn't matter where. I was like, I'm just gonna go.
And now you
somewhere.
speak New Jersey.
And now I speak New Jersey. Yeah, I've learned it.
That's a whole new language.
That's a whole new language,
You have
yeah.
to get used to that.
Yeah. So do you interview? Is that what happens?
Yeah, so she came in. Obviously, she was great from day one.
This is an amazing story.
This is a good
Yeah.
story too. Yeah, I'm really bad at saving numbers. Still to this day, you would think you'll know after this story why you think I would have learned, but I didn't. I haven't learned. And basically, she came in. I had another person interviewing that week also, and it was a guy. And I had her interview first, and I was like, I just have to interview this guy, just to make sure like I'm doing my due diligence. But you were great, and I
You
even
were
gave her a
great.
shirt.
You were great. Let me give you a shirt.
Yeah.
Let me. I expect you on Thursday. So like, you were great. You were hired, right?
Yeah,
I was
totally.
like, I got home and I was like,
Oh my God, I got the
I
job.
was like, because my cousin was like, I got the job. Like, I'm done. Like, I don't have to keep looking, whatever. And then I get a text from him. What was it, like 2 days after?
It was Monday, so your interview was like on a Thursday. I think I had the guy's interview like the day after or something like that. That Monday I texted you, or I thought I was texting him,
I knew this was going to go
and
there.
I said, hey man,
So,
you would think So I said, hey man, I just want to, in my defense, I just want to make sure I have that in there.
he loves to say this. So he wanted me to focus on the hey man and not the fact that he was firing me.
Yes, of course.
So I received a message and he was like, I'm sorry, like I went with someone else. And I was like, okay, like enjoy your life. Like I hope everything's good.
Do you want your shirt back?
Yeah, like I'm not giving you your shirt back.
Yeah.
So and
Thursday came. And she was supposed to be there, and like I said, like when you're in the business long enough, you can tell when someone's really good.
Yeah.
And like you start to pick up on just basic things, but things that weren't basic when you first start, whatever. So I told her to be there at 4. I think it's like 4:03. She's not there, and immediately I start freaking out because I'm like, this. I know this. Like, if she's anything like I thought she was, she wouldn't have been 3 minutes late.
Yeah.
So I'm like freaking. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I go into my messages. I realize I make the mistake.
Oh my
Start
God.
freaking out even more. Call her like 6 times. She doesn't answer once.
I ignored it.
She ignored all my
purposely.
calls.
Good girl.
Yeah. And anyway, somehow I ended up getting you on the phone.
Yeah, and he
Convincing
was
you to work 1 day a week. I think your mom.
I didn't want it. I was
Yeah.
like, no, like
You're like, it doesn't feel right.
it doesn't feel right. I was like,
Yeah.
but I wasn't even like how do you say it? Like mad or like I was just like
You'd moved on.
I moved on and I got another job.
Yeah.
So actually a printing company that we used for Dan and Days.
Oh, that's so
but
funny.
I got a job and I was like, I have my weekends off, which is like was really weird because in Charleston I was working like 7 days a week. Like,
Yeah.
insane hours. So my mom was like, you never know when things are gonna take you. Just make sure you just keep that door open. She was like, just offer him like, I don't know, 5 hours like on Saturday, on Sunday. And I was like, okay, I guess so. So I called you and I was like, okay, like, let's do this. And that's it.
That's it.
And the rest is history. And the
weeks.
episode's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you end up working at Stuffed. Stuffed is now cooking. And where does the shift happen that the two of you, I guess, not to even go into your personal life, but I guess become a couple, become a relationship, get married, and you open Dan and Days. I mean, is that the path that it happened?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You want me to?
You can start.
So we started dating like within a month. And then ended up getting married in 8 months after we met.
It was
Wow.
really quick.
Yeah.
It was really quick.
So we knew.
You must have really been good at your job. Just kidding. That was a layup. That was so easy. Yeah.
Oh man. And yeah, so 8 months later we were married. We weren't happy though at stuff with business. I mean, even before I met her, COVID really took a chunk out of that business. The whole thing changed.
Yeah.
It went from like a lot of people dining out and no delivery apps or very limited delivery apps to everything was on delivery apps.
Mm-hmm.
No one was coming out to eat anymore. Not just because of COVID, but because the eating habits had just totally shifted.
Totally. Yeah.
And so we used to fill up all the time. We used to have a big staff. I like having a big staff. It's fun.
Yeah.
Leading a team.
Yeah.
And there was like no more team to lead anymore. So it was like 2 or 3 people. That's all we needed to run the place. And I love those guys.
Yeah.
A couple of them are still with me, but it's not as fun.
Like you lost your love for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, just on a side note, your mom was very right.
But she was,
Yeah.
yeah, she was really
Go
right.
mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, go
Shout
ahead.
She's
out.
awesome. And I'm not just saying that because she's probably going to listen to this, but she's really cool. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She does a great job for us. But anyway, she works for us now.
She's our manager.
Okay.
It's amazing.
For those listening.
I think I met her when I first came in
Yeah.
like a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was I?
So the
So
love had sort of sizzled.
Yeah, and
fizzled.
so did the business. I mean, we were way less profitable. It just wasn't going to it wasn't going to provide us the life that we wanted.
Yeah.
And so we needed something more, and
now you can do it together.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that is obviously incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my mom help me open stuff and was very helpful, but there's a big difference between your mom
And a partner.
and like an
Yeah.
actual partner who helps you be the best version of yourself. So that was nice.
That was
really
very nice. I was like in my head saying that was nice, but I wasn't going to say it to you.
And so we knew we wanted more. Fast forward to summer of 2024, and we're just like kind of like real, like any ideas.
We had just come back from Hawaii. Why did we take a trip to Hawaii? Like,
Yeah,
with
why
credit
did you
card-
take a trip to
with
Hawaii?
credit card debt to the max?
Was that your honeymoon?
It was our 1 year late honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
2023. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. 2023.
And
Was
we're
stuff
just-
closed at this point? No.
No. So my mom actually helped run it while we were gone. We went to Hawaii for 16 days. And in Hawaii, we fell in love with it, as everyone does when they
Yep.
go there. And we were like, we're married. We're
married.
We're married in
We were
Hawaii.
married.
If I could marry Hawaii, I might.
Yeah.
No, we were like, we're moving to Hawaii. Like this, we want to be here. Like, let's just
Like,
do
what
it.
are we doing in New Jersey?
What are we
Yeah.
doing in New
Yeah.
Jersey?
Yeah.
You know, like we could live here. Like, what are we doing? You know, we could open a business here. We'll figure it out. Whatever. And that's where we came up with the name Dan and Days Burgers and Ice Cream. And we were like, we'll do a burger and ice cream restaurant. That like you'll be able to get your burgers, and then you'll be able to go get like a nice ice cream sundae when you're done.
Yeah. Or a shake or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. And we were like, we'll do it out here in Hawaii. We'll find a place to do it, whether it's Maui or Honolulu.
We even contacted like realtors.
Yeah.
And
On our
we
final
had-
day there, we started looking at restaurants.
When we get an idea, we're like,
You run with it.
we
Yeah.
are crazy.
But you're young, so
Yeah.
this is the time to do
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? Like, it's when you're older that it's not the best way to be.
Yeah.
Trust this old lady. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, we came home from Hawaii. We kind of fell back into reality that we're not moving to Hawaii. And about, I think like a week later, we were going to Mercado and drinking Mercado coffee as we do this.
Shout out to Mercado.
Shout out to
Mercado.
Mercado.
We love you.
I'm there like 3 times, not a week. I'm there like 3 times a day. And so we were going to Mercado for lunch, and the store we're in now, Dan and Days, was open for lease, available for
What
lease.
was there?
It was a smooth. What was it?
Question mark. It was a, I don't know, like a meal prep.
Healthy, meal prep smoothie place.
Jake,
So
what was
just
it?
for people who are listening and don't know exactly, it is like a prime corner.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's insane. It's on Bellevue and Valley.
Yeah.
I mean, insane corner.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's location.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, the place that was there before, no offense if you're listening, honestly, business is hard, but the signage was so bad and it was so dark that even me, who used to drive by that location back when it was Learning Express, and I used to drive by there saying to myself, wow, that'd be great to have that location, but I'm never going to have it. They ended up splitting it into 2, and the ice cream place took half of it, and the shake place was on the other half. Because their signage was so bad and because it was so dark, it
Didn't have a
convinced
chance.
me. I felt like it was no longer. For some reason, I just was turned off.
Yeah.
So I went to go look. You recently had surgery, and I went to go look at it with a realtor, and I wasn't convinced. And I don't know why I wasn't convinced, but I wasn't. And I came home that day, like we FaceTimed because she was home recovering, and I get home and I'm like, I don't know if I love it, and she's like, it's perfect or something like that, right? Like
Because he was like, the signage is not great. I was like,
You can
but
fix
it's
that.
literally the main
Yeah.
corner. Like you might not even need like
Yeah.
the signage because it's like the corner.
Yeah.
Didn't take her long to convince me.
Yeah.
I mean, smart woman because it's prime. So you open. So the concept behind, let's talk about this. The concept behind Dan and Days is burgers, shakes. It's like it's an in-town. I don't want to say fast food because it's better than fast food.
It's an elevated, and it's an elevated Shake Shack.
Yeah.
And that was our, we do everything together, but I think when it comes to menu and vision for a menu, I generally will take control of that, and that was my vision.
This is where my Latin like heart comes in. 'Cause
Understand.
I don't understand like your guys' culture and
Yes,
food.
of course. Yeah.
I don't eat burgers.
By the way, a lot of us don't either. let's be honest. Yeah. That's why we always say, like, when we go out of the country, like it's the food's so different. So it is hard to
So
understand.
this is where I'm like, I don't know if I'm like tasting the coleslaw. I'm like, I don't know how it's supposed to taste. Or
Yeah.
like I don't. So this is kind of where he's like,
Yeah,
okay,
you don't
like,
have the taste
Yeah.
or the knowledge of it.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take over the lease. We call it Dan and Days.
Yeah.
And you open when?
April 2024.
I mean, it's 2 years. I mean,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I feel like you guys have been there so much longer because
Yeah.
you
It does.
feel
Yeah, it feels
it
like
just feels like it's like a cornerstone of this
Thank you, yeah.
area. I mean, that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
So when you open, how did that translate to the community?
I mean, we just instantly connected with the community, I think, in such an incredible way.
crushed it.
Yeah.
Like
From day one.
From
From
day
day
one.
one.
From
Really?
day one. I mean, when we opened, we had negative a lot of money. we were so far into credit card debt
Yeah.
and debt into loans. When you say like business owners put everything on the line, we were that.
Yeah,
in April, early April, before we opened. And so when we opened, it was kind of like we need to open and we need to make money immediately.
Yeah.
Because I had the contractor who I made a deal with that he could eat burgers for free until I am able to pay him back because I wasn't able to pay him back.
That's so like Popeye, I'll kindly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Yeah. So were you, when you were opening Dan and Days, were you both really nervous? Were you stressed out? Were you excited? Were you all of those things?
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
all of it.
it felt right to you.
Yeah, I mean, Yes, it was like, yeah.
I feel like in our brains was like, what's the worst that it can happen? Like, it can be like what we were doing before. Like, if that's the worst that it can happen, at least we're in a better location.
You said you were doing the graphics and stuff for your mom. Did you create the logo and everything for
No,
your?
no. But I pretty much like the website, like pretty much everything graphic wise, emails, all that stuff. Like I handle.
Yeah.
But the graphic, like a logo like that, no.
Yeah. No. Well, the reason I'm asking is the logo is so great, and the colors. It all just like. That's what makes it feel like it's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
It feels sort of retro in a way, but it's not.
So the logo we got from Paper Plane Coffee. I forgot the owner's name.
John,
yeah.
He's coming on the podcast soon.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh.
We've never actually met. We should go in and meet. We should meet each other, but we've DM'd quite a few times.
Yeah.
And back then I asked him, who did your branding? Because I think they have great branding.
Yeah.
And he forwarded the information of a guy named Phil Collins, I think is his last name. I don't know.
Phil Collins?
Is
That's a drummer from Genesis.
I think that's his name. Hollins.
Oh, okay.
Phil Hollins, Hollands. Yeah, I knew that. Like I was like, anyway. Phil lives in Australia.
Shout out to Phil.
Never.
Yeah, shout out to Phil. Yeah.
We've never even talked to him on the phone. Everything's been through email, and
That's amazing.
knocked it out of the
insane.
park. Yeah,
Yeah.
He did the branding behind us.
Yep.
And he is doing the branding on something else that we're working on also.
Wait, do we get an exclusive or no?
You might.
Oh, we'll see how the interview goes.
See how we go. See how we
Okay,
go.
we're just warming up.
Yeah.
I'll save my best questions for last. Okay. So you open up and you crush it. So you guys are like,
So the first week,
take a breath.
the first week I told her, I was like, we need to crush it right away or else we're not going to be able to pay our employees.
Yeah.
And luckily we did. And
The fact that our names rhyme so well and
Yeah.
like it's like Dan and Day
Yes.
is like
it just
insane.
flows.
Like
Yeah.
people when we meet people and it's like, oh wait, like you're Dan, you're Day, like it's actually someone.
Yeah.
It's
I know. You don't think that it is just because
Exactly.
like it's day apostrophe S, but it's days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it does.
Right.
It
Yeah.
flows.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It flows. So did you feel like the community was rallying behind you? I mean, you're a Montclair boy. You know, they probably knew Stuffed.
So something I knew I think a few months into Stuffed, and I was over here, and I think I said to myself, why didn't I open Uptown? Like, what was I thinking? And over the years, it's just like a constant thought in my head, and something you understand about Uptown is it's very local. It's hyper local. It's a hyper local part of Montclair, probably the most local part of Montclair in terms of the people who hang around here.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
not like I'm
Watson.
from Livingston. We're going to Bloomfield Avenue.
Right.
We're not coming over here. I mean,
Right.
we are, but not as often.
Correct.
It's not our destination.
Yeah, and the one thing that was not here at the time was fast casual, something for the whole family that the kids can come, the parents can come, everybody can eat. And it just kind of blew my mind for a while that there was nothing here, but I never had the resources to actually make the move.
Yeah.
And so I was pretty confident with the move. Like I thought we were going to do really well.
Well, what it seems also for someone like me on the outside is you are very community oriented.
Yeah.
And that's what's important to you. It's not, I mean, we talked about this a little bit before we recorded, but it's not about the hype of social media or the hype outside of Montclair. You are about the people that are here.
Correct.
Yeah. And I think that says something about the product you're going to put out, right? And I said to you before is, you know, owning a restaurant is such a huge endeavor. And you're waking up every day choosing to serve your community.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's important to you.
Yeah.
But also the Uptown community is so different than anything I've ever experienced. Like everyone's so tight and
Yeah.
like
It's very close.
we're very close that if like I feel like if they like you,
Yeah.
like, they're gonna support you to like no end.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you come in with something and they don't like you or don't like what you're doing,
They
they're
can
not
turn
gonna
on you in a dime.
They're not
Yeah.
gonna like you. There's no room for like.
You have to be community based
Yeah.
here. You
There's
have to
no
be
room for
involved
it.
with the community because people will, they'll know it if you're not. Like it's like they'll see right through it. You know.
Yeah. Like, are the kids walking in after school
Yeah.
and at night it's like after a Little League game, they're
Yep.
coming for dinner, like stuff like
And
that?
the parents is like, thank you so much for taking care of our kids, like during like the lunch rush.
Yeah.
Like to that extent, it's not like just oh yeah, we see the kids. Like the parents are like, thank you
Yeah.
so much.
One of my kids, one of the ones who comes in and annoys
Yeah.
you to no end at 3 o'clock. But like, they're kids, so like I'm not like I love them, and if they're listening. Like I love you guys, I really do.
Yeah.
But like I see myself in so everything you're doing that's annoying me, I did that to someone.
I was
at
gonna
your
say
age,
you seem. I
yeah.
mean, you guys don't have kids yet, but you seem to understand that.
Yeah, I was
know?
one of them.
Yes,
I
of
was
course.
uptown. Like I always say this, I was uptown taking Dunkin' Donuts and throwing them at my friends, and they were throwing them at me. You
Of
know?
course.
Let's
So
not
like,
give him ideas.
I know exactly. Yeah.
Please.
Don't take the onion
Yeah.
ring and
Yeah,
start
don't.
throwing that.
I
Yeah.
was, and I'm sure there was a business owner watching us doing that, like pissed off that we were doing that in their beautiful community. You know?
Totally.
But that's okay. That's
Yeah.
what kids are supposed to do.
No, they're
you know?
going to remember. It's honestly what the kids don't realize, and we do now, is those are memories that
Correct.
they're
Totally.
making, and they're going to grow up with Dan and Days as
Correct.
part of their,
Yeah.
childhood. I mean, like I grew up on Friendlies. That was in
Yeah.
my town. That's what you guys are to these kids, which is
Yeah.
amazing. And actually, in the same way as Friendlies, because you do have an ice cream section, right?
We have like 9. How many flavor milkshakes? 8 flavors of milkshakes.
But what
So-
about the ice cream
That's separate.
that's separate?
Separate, but it
business.
works really
But it
well
works perfectly.
together.
Yeah.
But it's not. You guys don't own that.
No.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is it the same ice cream that you use in the shakes?
No.
Oh, well, what ice cream do you use?
Guerrero's.
Oh,
Or in,
yeah. Mike.
Mike. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Guerrero.
Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to
I got to
Mike.
get there. I've
Yeah.
heard his gelato.
He's very community based too.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
is.
He's in, is it Verona?
He's in West.
It's Caldwell.
Caldwell.
He's in Caldwell. That
Yeah.
was his first, and then he's in West Orange. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Do you have one more?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's
He's
got-
everywhere.
He's got a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He
think.
sells it everywhere.
He sells it everywhere. Yeah. So, so now on the menu at Dan and Days, you do have chicken sandwiches.
We do.
We do.
So then now we're going to shift to, we're 2 years into Dan and Days, right?
Yep.
And you say, well, let's add another restaurant to our portfolio. Is that the conversation?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something. So we were talking about opening another Dan and Days in Maplewood.
Sorry to everyone in Maplewood.
Yeah, we
Never
love
expected.
downtown
Maplewood, it's awesome.
We honestly see a lot of uptown in Maplewood.
I agree with that.
But Maplewood's even bigger, and I think we both thought we would do better in Maplewood, possibly, because we see the same hole there. It doesn't have fast casual. It's just a bunch of nice Italian restaurants, and we've got a lot of restaurants and bars, more bars there. But there's no just
There's not, and they
fast
are as
casual.
community based
Yeah.
and hyper local
Yeah.
in the right spots of Maplewood
Yep.
too. Yeah.
But we didn't want to look. We live a block away from our restaurant. We have our restaurant here. We want to live here for the rest of our lives. We didn't want to travel to do business.
Yeah.
And so we were like, what other things can we do? We played around with an indoor golf place. It's at one point here uptown.
Let me guess, that was your idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I had some friends. We were partnering. It was a whole thing. We decided not to do that. It was a great idea, but we were in another vacation in Yellowstone,
Yeah.
and on one of the last days there, we were eating at a fried chicken restaurant, and it just kind of hit us while we were eating there. We were like, "This is what we should do." And so
Because there's no fried chicken
there's
around.
no fried
Yeah.
chicken. Yeah.
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 What's the closest? I don't know.
Urban Chicken, which is good. I have no problem saying that. They're good.
Yeah.
They do a good job. I've eaten there a few times. But they're closer to downtown.
Yeah.
And downtown and uptown Montclair, like they might as well be two totally separate towns.
Totally different
yeah.
towns. Yeah.
I really don't
Different
think. I really don't
customers.
think there's much. There's obviously some layover or crossover, or whatever. But
Yeah.
you could both be very successful. So that was. We came home, made some calls, and this location popped open. And
So the
we took it.
location, again, for people listening, it is literally maybe 100 feet.
Yeah, right across
From
the
Dan
street.
Days, across
the
You
street,
could
yeah.
see Dan and Days from the front
Yeah,
door. Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's called Farmhouse Fried Chicken.
Yep.
And it's not, is it going to be chicken sandwiches? Is it chicken on the bone? What's the concept?
It is KFC, Popeyes, but elevated. So this goes back to what we talked about with Shake Shack, but
Yeah.
elevated for Dan and Days. And this goes back to what we talked about with not reinventing the wheel.
Yeah.
They've done all the research for you, you know? Like these are
Yeah.
massive companies that are super successful. And what they do is no different than what we're doing here. They find a place that doesn't have it and they put it in there and they know based on demographics it's going to do well.
But what would you say makes yours stand out?
So we're going to use some of the best quality chicken on the market, which is Bell and Evans.
Yep.
And we're going to make better mac and cheese with higher quality cheeses. We're going to do better mashed potatoes. We're going to do everything that they do. But biscuits, cornbread, everything that they do. But we just want to take it up, not just like a couple notches, but a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and it's not going to be like expensive or anything. It'll be more
Yeah.
expensive than them.
Are you ordering a bucket or are you ordering like, I'm just curious if it's like a bucket of chicken or is it like...
So like, yes, the buckets
Bucket's so
are
sad.
so expensive.
Oh, so you can't... Is it a
can't.
box? Is it the box?
So like when
We
you
want a
dine
bucket.
when you dine in, you'll get a bucket. It'll be like probably like a metal bucket or something, farmhousey, and we'll put like a layer of our wax paper
Yep.
in there with our brand, and it'll be great. For takeout, unfortunately, there's like a minimum of basically
30,000.
we'd have to spend $25,000 just to stock the buckets and get them branded the way KFC, for example, has
Oh
theirs
my
branded.
God.
Yeah, it's as sad as it
So
sounds.
it's so sad because we had this vision of people just eating our chicken like out in the street.
Out of a farmhouse
Yeah.
chicken bucket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one
one day.
day.
Yeah, we'll keep.
Maybe
our
you'll
eyes
find
open.
maybe you'll find the right vendor to do
Yeah.
it. You never
Yeah.
know.
So there'll be buckets on the dine-ins.
Okay.
The people
Well,
on
that's
the
good.
takeouts will get boxes.
Boxes that's KFC also. So
Yeah.
it's not just
True.
the
They have
bucket.
boxes
yeah.
too. Yeah.
So are you going to have shakes here too?
Just 3 flavors. We're thinking just vanilla, chocolate, and cookies and cream. At the end of the days, we have Cookie Monster. It's like Oreos and cookie though.
Yeah.
This is just like Oreos.
Can you get are you going to have burgers here or no? No, because you want keep people at Dan and Days for the burgers.
Yeah.
Keep people here
Correct.
for the fried chicken.
So Dan and Days has fried chicken sandwiches. We even have chicken wings.
Yeah.
But they're naked there. Over here, they'll be breaded.
Okay. What about gluten free?
So that's exactly what I was getting to.
Okay.
Dan and Days caters to everybody, and we have burgers, we have chicken, we have veggie burgers. We'll probably have a veggie burger over here, but and we pay attention to allergies over there, and we're very careful about that. Like we don't bring in anything with nuts because of the tree nut allergies and
So many allergies.
so many allergies, and we're very
So
careful
many.
about that over there because we really want to be able to have the whole family.
Yeah.
And it's not that we don't want to have the whole family at Farmhouse. It's just it's really hard to do that.
Of course.
And it restricts you in certain ways, and it holds you to a certain standard that sometimes it's hard to. Every once in a while, someone with a gluten allergy. Every once in a while, it really doesn't happen very often. Maybe once or twice.
I think it's happened once.
Yeah. And so, actually, I don't even think someone got sick. I think it was like they saw something we were doing and they got really pissed off.
No, we were, little backstory, just really quick.
yeah.
We were doing a pop-up of
Yeah.
the Watch on Deli.
Yep.
The restaurant was closed. It was just the pop-up. And we were toasting the buns on like the flat top on like the main
Yeah.
grill. And he just came to us and he was just like, that's my grill. you are cooking on my grill, I'm gonna get sick.
It's like we washed the grill after we used
like
it, you know?
we were not
Yeah.
serving that day.
Yeah, yeah.
So like
Yeah,
that's
we
the
weren't
only
serving
time.
burgers that day.
Yeah.
That's the only time that
That was the only time we heard it.
But still, that's that's the pressure. That's an
Exactly.
example of the
Exactly.
pressure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's especially when you're first opening this, you don't need that.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So here we're gonna focus on fried chicken, and we're really truly sorry if it doesn't apply to you. And like, in a perfect world, we would do everything we could, but like, we just can't. It's okay.
Yeah.
We just can't. It's just not. And again, like it's kind of like we have to look at it like we have one restaurant uptown,
Yep.
and we are able to serve you right across the street, and we're
Yep.
happy to.
Yeah.
But for this one over here, we just have to.
I don't think you need to explain it.
We'll
Yeah.
have grilled chicken. I don't know if you said that.
We will have grilled
It's
chicken.
not crispy.
Yeah.
We just won't be
But-
able to guarantee like celiac.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. So we're sitting in the farmhouse. I think we mentioned in the beginning. Hopefully, by the time this podcast drops, you will have just opened.
Hope so.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Listen, the church bells went off when I said that, so that's a good sign. That's got to be a good sign.
That's true. Yeah.
And the whole decor here, it's exposed brick. I mean, it's awesome. It's wood tables, mismatching chairs, which I love. And talk about the counter that's here.
Do you want to go?
You can start.
So we had an idea. So just a quick backstory. There was a tree in Anderson Park, which is, if you don't know, it's a park right up the street from us, about a block away. Beautiful park. It had a tree there called the Olmsted tree. Olmsted, I think his name is John Charles Olmsted. Charles Olmsted. He was a park architect in the early 1900s. He designed Anderson Park and probably a lot of parks around Essex County in New Jersey, but he also designed parts of Central Park. So he's a very famous architect. The tree was named after him. That tree fell down in a storm, I think a few years ago, two years ago.
Yeah.
And they created a bench out of it at Anderson Park, in Anderson Park. So if you go to Anderson Park, there's a bench there, there's a plaque on the bench. It explains the story of the tree and where the bench came from. And we just had this idea of like getting in touch with the people who were in charge of this tree, which is a guy named Bob Silver.
Shout out Bob.
Shout
out Bob
He's-
Silver.
He's the best. And the town put him in charge, I think, of taking care of the tree. He's very community based, very philanthropic.
Philanthropic. Yeah. That's my college education
There you
right
go.
there. Yeah.
That's my lack of college education. And he's just a great person, very community based, and does a lot for Montclair. And so we've known each other through like third parties over the course of my life. Like he's known my family, I think, through third party. Anyway, I felt pretty comfortable just going to him and be like, hey, like, is there any chance we could take a piece of this wood and use it for something at Farmhouse? And he was just, he was like totally like, yeah, of course. Like he was just so nice about it. He was like, you just have to use my good friend Charlie to make it. And Charlie's a local artist. Charlie and Bob are like best friends. Charlie did the bench in Anderson Park of the tree. And we were like, yeah, of course. Like we'll use Charlie. And Charlie's like the nicest guy in
Shout
the
out
world.
Charlie.
Shout out
He's
to
the
Charlie. And his art is incredible. If you go to his place in Lackawanna Plaza, he has the coolest workshop in the world. It's just so cool. And he's got so many amazing art projects that he's doing with like metal and wood and paint.
awesome.
So creative.
Yeah, very
So
creative.
talented.
So anyway, they did that. We have a plaque there that explains the story of the tree. That gives a shout out to Charlie and to Bob.
Oh, that's awesome.
You'll see it like right when you order. Like, that
yeah.
was the whole
No, I mean,
purpose.
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Charlie did an absolutely amazing job on it, and it's cool. It's got a live edge.
And that's a nice piece being in Montclair. Your roots are here.
And that goes
Roots,
back to
it all
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
goes back
Yeah.
to what we're all about, like, why we didn't want to open in Maplewood, right?
Yeah.
Like we truly love it here. We love our community here, and we love the connection that we're developing. And there's just something like 30 years from now when we have kids and our kids are older, and like there's something about
Take over
like,
the business, your empire.
Please. Yeah. Let me go live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just like it's gonna be cool to like look back and to see the community that we've hopefully helped build over that time. And
It even happens now. Like I see people like I saw when they were pregnant, like when we
Yeah.
opened, and then
Yeah.
the kids are like
walking in
and I'm
for
like,
food.
Oh my god.
And that's only after 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what's so nice. I mean, that's what's nice about your story is, you know, first of all, how the two of you met and how you're really building.
Yeah.
I say empire, but seriously, you're building a nice portfolio for yourselves. I mean, you
Yeah.
should be both feel like really proud.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, I mean, I feel like I'm going to have to ask you, what's next?
So when is this?
July.
This is
July?
gonna. I think we said July in July.
Yeah. We probably have teased this already then through our Instagram. I don't think we're not going to make a full on announcement. I don't think if this is in July, if you're hearing this right now, it's July 4th. Happy Independence Day, but also a full announcement will come a little bit later probably. But we're planning a music festival in Montclair, actually right across the street. Which will be right on the church lawn. St. James Church has like a nice, if you're not familiar with Uptown, there's a church, like 150-year-old church or 125-year-old church.
That's the bells we keep hearing.
That's
Yeah.
the bells.
Yeah.
And they have a really nice front lawn, sits right on the corner of Bellevue and Valley, right in the middle of town. We're going to put on a festival, little music festival.
Dan and Days Music Fest.
Music Fest.
Love that.
And that'll take place on the church lawn, and we just have a goal. We have a goal to make it like really big one day.
Is it like
Jazz Fest big?
Ooh, real? Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
And is it local bands that you have signed up right now?
Yes.
And when
Yes.
is the date? Do you know for sure?
September 26th. I
Oh,
think
it's
I am
right
making a
after
full
my
announcement.
birthday.
I mean, we're basically
We're
announcing.
making a full announcement.
But that's
All right,
okay.
it's happening. All right,
It's
here we go.
happening.
Dan and Days Music Fest, September
How do you-
26th. I mean, I trust me.
dragged it
Just
out of
dragged
me.
it out of you. It didn't seem very hard to drag out.
I mean, anyone
So
who
September-
knows me, my ability to hold a secret
Yeah,
is
he can.
awful.
It
so.
was, by the way, this was the easiest pullout I've ever had. Yeah. So Dan and Days Music Fest, look out for it in September. That's amazing. Obviously, your food will be present at the music festival.
Yeah, we're as of this moment, we're trying to figure out how to get other businesses involved.
Sure.
We're probably not going to have our food on site. We're going to get enough recognition. We really want to get other businesses involved. So
It's amazing.
We've talked to other places with food already. We've talked to one. And we
Let's
think-
get
we
Fish
think they're
Delish.
gonna
She's
be
right
there.
across the street.
That's a possibility.
I
That's a
love
good
her.
That's a
idea.
good idea.
Yeah.
We haven't
and,
like
yeah.
thought about like that
We
part of
haven't-
it yet,
yeah.
but
We'll get
It's
there.
exciting.
We'll get there.
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, okay. So looking back, I'm going to ask each one of you, both of you, this question.
oh my goodness.
It's not that bad, I promise you. But looking back, I'm going to start with you actually, Day. So
goodness.
looking back as a young girl in Ecuador who came to the States on a visa looking just to be here,
Yeah.
right? What would you tell that girl right now where you are?
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I don't know. I would say like just go. Just go. Just do it. Just I don't know, like it's so emotional.
I know, it is.
Just go. Like yeah, just go.
Well, I'm going to say this, is
Yeah.
that you should be, and I just said before, you guys should be proud of yourself, but you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Coming to a different country and staying the course. I mean, really,
Yeah.
you stay, you know what I mean? And look
Yeah.
what you found. You found your partner in life. You
Yeah.
found a partner in a career. And look at what you're building.
Yeah.
You know, that's
No,
something
yeah.
to be really
Yeah.
proud of.
And I know she's my
And
wife.
your mom, if she's listening, I know she's crying
my
right
God,
now
she's-
too, Mom.
I know
Yeah.
she's my wife, and
Yeah.
people are gonna think I'm saying this just for some points, but like it's incredible what she did. It's incredible to leave your homeland, and I'm gonna get emotional.
It's not hard to make us cry.
It's
like
not.
we cry really easily.
Me neither, yeah.
But it's just it's strength that people in America cannot understand.
Correct.
And I'm so close to it. But even though I'm so close to it, it's just, I can't wrap my head around leaving my home and my family.
Yeah.
And not knowing what's even on the other side either.
No,
Yeah.
it takes, it's called being brave
Yeah.
Yeah.
and strong. And
Yep.
not everybody has that. So,
Yeah.
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 And now to you, Dan, looking back, on your journey of not really knowing, catcher, phys ed, Austin with a friend, not a friend anymore, stuffed, and now this. Looking back, what would you say to yourself when you were in high school and still not really excited about going to college?
Yeah, I mean, like, this is something I've learned and continue to get better at. Like, you really have to trust your gut. Like, you really have to listen to, like, and when I say, like, you really have to, because you always, it's like everyone listening could probably say, like, when they made a bad decision, they know exactly where they know exactly where they messed up.
Yep.
And they know the exact feeling they had and what, like, it's like you knew you shouldn't have done that.
Yep.
But you did it anyway.
did it, yeah.
You
Yep.
know? And it's like, it takes a long, long time to learn about yourself enough to know, like, when that feeling is telling you, like, to do that certain thing.
Yeah.
And just like committing to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, it's like I told you, everyone listening earlier, with that decision to, like, tell my parents, like, just put me in charge of a restaurant or bar. It's like I knew,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I was saying it, but, like, it didn't, like, just didn't, like, it's like I didn't have the self-confidence because I was only 18 to, like, be like, yeah, this is actually what I want to do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
And now you're your own boss.
It's cool.
It's
It's
more than cool, Dan.
Yeah.
It's more than cool.
It's
Yeah.
a good thing. Although I was just saying to one of my best friends who I grew up with, I was just texting them. We were in a group text, him and his wife and us too. And I was just telling him, like, when you're your own, it's funny how when you're your own boss, you're actually the boss of very little.
Yeah, I know.
It's like everything around you is actually telling you
What to do.
What to do.
Yeah, I know. It's like you're really not the boss.
No.
Yeah. It's everything else is dictating to you what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
So if anyone is out there listening, right, and they are thinking of starting it's a restaurant, a business, a whatever, what would be your advice?
If it's a restaurant, I don't want to give.
Don't do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yes. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And I say that because I forgot where it came from. And this happened to me. I went into the Watch on Deli. I asked Robert, and I sell their deli sandwiches at Dan and Days now. I asked Robert, like, I'm going. Robert was the owner. I was like, I'm going down to Austin to start a food truck. Do you have any recommendations? He goes, don't do it. And I heard, I don't know if it was like Anthony Bourdain or I think
it
was.
is,
And
yeah.
he was like, if you ask for advice, or if you want to start a restaurant, don't do it. And it was like something like, if you ask someone else for advice, they say don't do it, and you still want to do it, and then someone else tells you not to do it, and you still want to do it, then you can do it.
Yeah.
That's one of my pieces of advice. The other piece is pick a good location. You'll save yourself a ton of trouble.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
make sure you pick yourself a good location. It's
Yeah.
like 85 to 90% of it.
Yeah.
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 Well, guys, you made it through the interview.
It was fun.
This was
I
awesome.
cried.
I cried. We cried. We laughed. But honestly, I'm so excited for you
Yeah.
guys and whoever's listening. And like I said, this is probably dropping when Farmhouse Fried Chicken opens. Come visit Dan and Days. Come visit Dan and Days Farmhouse Fried Chicken in Upper Montclair, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's
Yep.
Come
it.
to our festival in
And
September.
come to the fest.
Yeah, come to the festival.
Yeah.
First annual.
Yes.
We want to shut down the street one day, so help us.
Help
get
us shut
there.
down the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much. You're both amazing.
so
And
much.
I'm
Thank you.
really, really happy that we did this.
Awesome.
Thank
you.
Thank you. If you are hearing this message, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'm truly grateful for you and this opportunity. The purpose of the Behind the Counter podcast is to bring food, people, and community together. I hope you'll return for more episodes and explore with me. I want to personally thank Fran Linnell of Design 68 for my amazing Behind the Counter podcast logo. and Travis Lohnberg for my awesome behind the counter music, and all the guests that take their time to sit and talk with me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you hear your podcasts. If you'd like to support the Behind the Counter podcast, please subscribe, share with your friends and family, and you can follow me on Instagram at Heidi Blum. If you have any feedback or stories that you want to share, you can email me at foodsarbtc@gmail.com.